I did not have to convince you a lot about Longrich. So you're not talking to just me. You're talking to somebody that will watch this video after. That person can be from me. It can be from you. I mean, from anybody. So whatever you're going to say right now is going to convince or make somebody else want to join the business. So I'm going to ask Madam Favor. I did not have to convince you a lot about Longrich. So you're not talking to just me. Okay. So I want to ask Madam Favor, what is that thing that made you want to join Longrich, though I did not convince you about joining Longrich?
I don't know. Okay, is the drive to succeed.
Okay. All right, no problem. I love that's what, because you're gonna need that why. You see, now that this journey you just started, somebody else might think it's easy. Somebody else will tell you that it is easy. It is not easy, but it is doable. So that why, the reason why you start, you're gonna need it moving forward. So you don't forget why you started. When challenges come, because challenges will come. You not get anything for this life, challenge not come. Even Jesus Christ said, "You get the way heavy and for it." He said, "Papa God." If to say, I for just make you just carry this thing off my head. You know, easy, not be beans. Yeah. But nevertheless, I want to give it up to you. So now, without saying much, let me proceed to why we are here. So basically, we're supposed to touch on we're supposed to touch on 6 things. I have them on the board. That is why I have the camera on the phone. Well, after a while, I'll turn the camera and face the board. Now, we're supposed to touch on 6 things. How to log in, okay, how to register someone, then check on sponsor and placement code. Now, with the how to log in, I've already done a video on YouTube. I shared it with you already. So if you are watching this video, I'm not just talking to Madam Favor, I'm talking to somebody else that will be watching this video after this live meeting. So if you are watching this video, you can go to YouTube and look for the video that talks about how to log in. And there's also another video that talks about how to register someone. So, Madam Favor, I will skip that for this meeting. How to log in, how to register someone. So what I'll only do is I'll talk on what do you call it? Sponsor. What I'll be doing is I'll be talking on sponsor. Let me adjust my camera. Trying to adjust my tripod. Guys, forgive me. Okay. All right. So I'm sure you can see the board clearly. So these are the things we'll be touching on. Okay. These are the things we'll touch on. So we'll touch on, for now, we're going to touch on sponsor, finding a prospect, making a list, invitation. Then we're going to touch on presentation and follow-up. Presentation has a lot of things in it. So without wasting much time, I don't know which one should we start with. Let's start with 4 to 6. Let's start with 4 to 6. Okay. Number 4, finding a prospect. So you're supposed to start with login. There's a video for that. You can watch it later. How to register someone. The same thing where you do, Madam Favor. The same thing where you do. Now you go teach somebody else how you want to run. Okay. The same thing where you do. And you have a teach you. We create a list of products where you need. After creating a list of products where you need, we come and look for somebody waiting for worry. Okay, look for somebody waiting for worry. You can't go the person place, get the products, pay the money, at the same similar process. So that is how to register someone. Then now finding prospects. With this one, we have to teach it. We have to teach it. So finding the prospect. Now, you see, every industry has its own skills. The reason why people fail in network marketing is because they refuse to learn the skills that it requires to succeed in network marketing. Network marketing, just like every industry, has a skill. In telecom, banking, computer engineering, what have you, we all go through a skill, a learning period. Now, there is one of the books we almost use, we call it like just like your first learner's permit. It's written by Eric Warwick. So it is from that book I'm bringing out these 3 skills. Though that book has 7 You need to learn. Now, skill one is finding prospects. Finding prospects. Now, what are we going to do with finding prospects? Let's find this. What are we going to do with finding prospects? Because this is a challenge that almost all of us have in network marketing. I don't join the business. I don't know how to get people. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm happy you, Madam Favor, you already know your why. You already have a team in place. So for the sake of after that person that will be watching this video, now the first thing you want to do is that you want to make a list. You want to make a list. For those of you watching on YouTube Live, please pay attention probably. If you cannot get what I'm saying, rewind it. Take it back after it's available live. So you want to make a list. What do I mean by making a list? There are people you know at church. So now how do we make a list? We make a list of first church.
Yes. A list of what?
We are trying to make a list. Can you see my board clearly?
No.
Let me bring the screen closer. Can you see it?
No.
You cannot see the board.
Mm-mm.
Then this one is serious. Can you see what I've written here? This is church. Church.
Yes, yes.
Can you see it?
Mm.
Okay, fine. So I'm saying that you are going to make a list. Forgive me, I'll be speaking small of Ghana English.
Kelly, they call you. Yes.
I'll be speaking small of Ghana English. So you're going to make a list. So you are wondering, a list of what? First, you start with a list of organization, a list of churches. So firstly, you take churches.
Okay.
Then you now write bank. Okay. Church, bank, maybe schools.
Okay.
Neighborhood. Hope you can see me properly, right? Neighborhood.
Okay.
Maybe Facebook. Social, what do you call it? What do you call it? Schoolmates. Schoolmates. I think that one falls under school. I'm coming. Family. You have family. Maybe we have MTN. MTN. Now, from what I've done right now, you get an idea of what I'm trying to say. You write out list of organization, churches, here and there, that one way or the other, you have had something to do with. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Now, so now that we have written out these plenty things, it's not easy, but it's sweet when you do it rightly. We've written churches, school, bank, neighborhood, MTN, that list of organizations you've had issues, things to deal with. Now, when you do that, then you now pick one after the other. You pick one after the other. So let's say, for instance, church. You pick church. You write all the churches, let's say Assemblies of God, Christ Embassy, that you have one way or the other attended the program one way or the other. Christ Embassy, Jehovah Witness, JW, write all of them out. Then you now go to the bank. Maybe one bank or the other, let's say Access Bank, that you had something to do with somebody at the bank, Access Bank, let's say GT Bank. Then we go to organizations. Let's say you had something to do with somebody at MTN, at Airtel, at what do you call it? Yes, Airtel, at Vodafone. Sorry, at the corner Ghana district station. Then we also have something to do with somebody at DSTV. Then you now come to, let's say, schools. That one is very important. Okay, so let me claim this. I just want to give you here. You go to schools. If you write, let's say, for instance, Adabaka. That university in Adabaka,
Yeah.
Adabaka University. Maybe you write, what do they call them? That primary school where you go. I don't know anything you want to call the primary school name. You write the secondary school where you go. You write everything that has to do with school that you have associated yourself with. Now, when you do that, then you now pick Each of those ones individually. Okay, let's say school. I attended Adabaka school. School. I attended Adabaka. I don't forget the name. And when you take the school, Adabaka University, you write the names of individual. Every single individual, one way or the other, you've had an association with at that school. Every single individual, one way or the other, you've had an association with at that bank. Access Bank, GT Bank, that bank, that bank. Every single individual you've had an association with at any organization, MTN, Airtel, Nine Mobile, DSTV, what have you, what have you. Remember, are you getting it, please?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so you've done this. I'm gonna send you a sort of a book on this. I'm gonna send you a book on this. Now you have done that. So what do you now do? So you are doing you are making a list, right? So what do you now do with your new list? So we are assuming that now you have your list. Now you have your list. So what do you now do with your list? I beg, give me one name. Give me one name. Give me anybody's name. Give me anybody's name you might have put on this list. Anybody's name you might have put on the list.
Joy.
Joy, fine. So let's assume that the name is Joy. Joy is a banker at Access Bank that you normally go and transact with at that place. Assumption, okay? Now we are done with invitation. Now what do you, sorry to say, we are done with making a list. So now Joy happens to be on that list. Now the next thing we want to go into is invitation. Can you see that clearly, please?
Yes.
Okay. So now how do we invite Joy for a business presentation? This is one mistake you must not do. If you call Joy right now, you tell Joy, say, Joy, please, Joy, babe, it gets one network marketing business I would like to invite you for. Joy will run away. If you call Joy, tell her, say, Joy, come, I don't join Longrich. I follow me, you go and join me. Joy will run away. You know why? You know why?
No.
Because Joy, one way or the other, she has had so many stories associated with network marketing. Even though she herself should never get encounter, maybe she don't carry money put for MMM. MMM not be network marketing, you know, but she don't categorize and say all of them are network marketing. So because of that one, her brain don't block. She don't want to hear talk of marketing. Maybe somebody don't tell her one in own story for Longrich. In don't get that aspect. She don't want to use the name here long or even rich. A typical example is even inside Nigeria, we segregate ourselves. Let me not use inside Nigeria. Let me come out of Nigeria. A typical example is this: if you are a Nigerian, wherever part of Nigeria you're from, if you are a Nigerian and you travel outside Nigeria, the sins of our forefathers outside in those countries dwell on us. The moment they hear Nigeria, they get scared. They prejudge us to be fraudsters, to be criminals, to be what have you. So now, when you are coming to make an invitation to Joy, you do not make an invitation to Joy by mentioning.
See? It's a class.
Are you with me, please?
Yes.
So now you do not make that invitation. Please, we are under finding prospects. We've done talked on making a list. We're now under invitation. You do not make an invitation to Joy. Calling Joy that, oh babe, how far I get business I will like share with you on a network market. You do not do that. You do not call Joy telling her that, oh Joy, how far I get business for like join you about to a Longrich, I don't join for make you come join. You don't do that. This is what you do. This is how you invite Joy for a business opportunity. Your normal thing. Hello, how far Joy? How far now? I do. Joy, you get this business I just started. I feel like making reason now. Now Joy will say, how much kind of business be that? What's not be network marketing? That is one way she could reply. Babe, not be waiting we go talk for phone. That is you talking. Not waiting you we go talk for phone. Come we go sit down and talk. Or another way could be you call Joy. Babe, how far now? You get business, I look reason do business together. After now, what will the business about? You don't tell Joy, you don't give her any idea what the business is about on phone. Are you following me?
Yes.
Only tell her that there's a business you love to share with her. She being a businesswoman, she being open-minded, she being this, you love to get her involved. You're not getting no like to hear about business. But now she'll be curious, she'll be inquisitive, she'll love to know what is the business about over the phone. Try as much as possible not to tell the person what the business is about on phone, else you might lose the person because
Okay.
she might prejudge the business. Are you getting me correctly, please?
Yeah.
All right. So now, since you have done the invitation, Joy has agreed. So Joy has agreed to the business. Now, what you want to get from Joy is this. Joy, how far? The business, I want to share business with you. What is the business about? Oh, not the way we talk about on phone, but if you give me time, date. So meaning that you need time and you need dates that Joy will be available. Or if you yourself, you already have maybe programs you are doing, you already have an event you're organizing, if you tell us, say, Joy, Alpha, if you come sit down talk on, let's say, Sunday at 8 a.m., you get that kind of time, she not get. You find another time set with her. So you are always getting time and dates and venue with her. So that you can now sit her down and do the proper presentation with her. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Can you see my screen proper?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we have done the presentation. We've called Joy. We've gotten time and date. Joy will be available to listen to a business opportunity you have for us without mentioning network marketing, without mentioning Longrich. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So now, since Joy has accepted to come and meet you, to come to your house, or you will meet anywhere you want to meet, whether it is on Zoom, whether it is whatever it is, at a certain time, a certain date, and a certain event. Now, you want to ask yourself, so when Joy call, what can I want to tell her? Are you lying? Hello?
I hear you.
Hello? Okay. Now,
I can hear you.
fine. So we are done with, what do you call it? Making a list. We are done with invitation. Like I said, I'll send you material on these things, but I still need to give you an insight. So the only thing is that you need to find time and go through the material. Please, I beg
Okay.
of you.
All right.
I did not write it. It was a white man that wrote it. Over 10
Okay.
days.
Okay.
All right. So I'm only sharing what I've learned so far from even the material over the years. So now the next thing you want to look at is presentation. So Joy don't come house. Joy don't come for the meeting. Wait till we want to tell Joy. Now, you must try as much as possible to first, no matter how much school we go, people still don't know much about financial education. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So no matter how much school we go, people don't know the difference between active income, passive income, and portfolio income. Even the ones who they call themselves bankers, I've had an opportunity to sit with a lot of them. When I share these little things, I'm not a financial expert. I studied computer engineering. But when I give them the basic of a little understanding on active income, passive income, and portfolio income, they are like, wow. So all this while I've been actively doing something when I'm not sure of what will come out. So I'm not going to go explain all of this to you. I'm going to share material with you, which I've done over the period. So the first thing you want to share with Joy, you want to share her, you want to give her simply basic financial education. Let her know say, Joy, I don't say you get money. I don't say you get money. I don't say you get money. But see how rich men they make money. See how people they make money. Who will find another source of income? Who will add to what you get?
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Mm.
Now we have done financial education with Joy. So now we are now giving Joy reasons as to why she should look at this business opportunity. Whenever I want to tell what the business about, so now the next thing we want to do is from the way we are talking about active, passive, and portfolio. Active is when you are doing it every single time. That is when you are working for somebody. Passive is
Okay.
when you are once, something takes you do it once and you leverage on people's activities. Leverage. Portfolio is paper money. That means the ones you take your money, you take to the bank, you buy shares, you buy bonds here, and those are the portfolio income. You need capital to do portfolio. But now we are telling Joy that she also need, even if she's already an active income earner, she has a job, or even if she has a business, she needs another source of income. So we are giving her reasons to become a passive income earner. Now, what we are going to do is that we are going to recommend multi-level marketing to Joy as a passive income in addition to her job.
Okay.
Am I making sense, please?
Yes.
Okay. So when we recommend network marketing, now how we present it to Joy is what matters. At least you heard the way I present it to you. I'm sure I've invited you to so many other seminars. You've also seen where other people have presented it to them, to people. And you will keep learning every single day. How you present this thing to Joy will determine if Joy will say yes or no. Because people don't present them differently, make them look as if they're one kind of thing. No, they're normal buying and selling with other benefits. So we have done financial education with Joy. We are now recommending multi-level marketing as a passive income to Joy. Then we use Longrich as our recommendation, but we need to keep it simple and short. Did you get this?
Yes.
We need to keep it simple and short. You mustn't lie to her. That is one thing I have to let you know, because when you lie to people, you always will forget that you have told somebody something like this before. But you have to let them know the truth. That is why whatever you tell them at financial education, passive income will, and how you put multi-level marketing to them will determine if they are willing to buy whatever you sold to them in terms of a piece. Meaning, keep it simple and short. Okay? Are you following me, man?
Yes, yes.
All right. So now, when that is so 1, 2. Now, when we are done with 1, 2, the next thing we want to do, we want to share with Joy, is we want to share our goal. We have a team goal. I'm going to share that with you when I'm done here. We have a team goal. All of us individually, me, you, all of us get individual goal. But collectively, as a team, we have a team goal. It is on a football pitch, there are 11 players. All those 11 players don't earn the same amount of salary, but all those 11 players have a common goal. They need to carry the trophy. Are you getting my point, please? Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Hello?
Yeah.
So now, the next thing we want to share with Joy is we want to share our team goal. We want to share our goal with her. We want to share the approach we are going to use to achieve that goal. Then the next thing we want to do is we want to tell her, Joy, what is required of you to do and what is the plan. If we properly do this proper, she will get it and she will want to become part of us.
Okay.
Now, there are so many possible scenarios that could happen after sharing this information with Joy. But remember, in everything, always keep it simple and short. Give it the keys. Keep it simple and short. Now, depending on how you did your presentation is key. Depending on how you did your presentation, Joy will say this. Oh, babe, I want for you, and I know this about this opportunity since. How for you, who really still? If I will feed a bath and they make money, if I feed a brush my teeth and they make money, if I feed a menstruate and they make money, why not go one do one? One day we go retire. Or depending on how you did the business, you will tell you say, in favor, I bet this thing, we don't lose money for this kind of thing. If you want to say we take lose money for MMM. So depending on how you do it, she will say, okay, no one I don't I will get back to you. Depending on how you read the presentation and depending on the human being.
Okay.
But nevertheless, every money we make for this earth, even your husband, before you finally say yes to him, he need to do this thing, follow up. Now the money day. You get me?
Yes.
Money they follow up. You remember that time. Oh, husband, they come, they tell you something for your left ear. This much I can't give him. If to say he not come again, but now not they together. He get woman, I will share some videos give you, maybe not be today. He get woman where don't she said person will tell her about Longrich. It take that person almost 7 months for the person to convince her to join Longrich. And so far so good that at the time they did that video, she had won over 4 cars in Longrich. So follow up whether the money did. That's not everything. We need to follow up with people. So sometimes we will even buy a film, say this person, they carry me the play. But like I said, you make a list, you do the invitation without mentioning Longrich for network marketing, and how you do your presentation. You cannot learn all these skills on your own. You have to learn by attending to people's meetings, attending meetings when meetings are being called, show up every day, just like classwork. When you keep doing that, you will get the desired results.
Okay.
So have you gotten this, please?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to my system. So I want to go back to my system and share this with you. The number 3, the goal, the approach, and the required. What is required and the plan. I want to share that with you. There may be some other time we'll find time. Now I will come go over all of this with you, like as if it's a stranger. So this is theory. This is theory. I'll come do practical with you again. Then we will do meetings once. Attend other people's meetings, shall stand with meeting, if people meeting, you see how they do, you learn from there, you do your own small. Okay? All right, so let's go back to my laptop. I think right now I don't need the phone anymore. All right. Okay, so back to my laptop. Where is my list? To my laptop. There is. So let me share my this in my screen. So guys, you guys that will be watching on YouTube, whether you are watching now or you'll be watching later, please, if there's any place that maybe we are delaying, I'm doing this, I'm taking some time on some things because of Madam Favor. She's here live now. So if you are watching the video later on YouTube, please, you can go take your time and rewind the video so you properly get what we are talking about. Okay, let me share my screen to share the goal, the approach, and what is required of everybody and the plan. Okay. So Madam Favor. So this is it now. We are saying that try to keep it as simple and short. Now, our team goal as a team, our goal is to hit 1-star director in 1 year. Now we want to start, this is a new goal we just set up in motion and we want to start running with it. There are some things we are putting in place so we can start running with it from maybe March 1st. You are also part of our team. You also have your personal goals, but this is our team goal. Somebody say if you want to come out with first class, with the second class upper, target first class.
Okay.
Now, this thing I'm sharing with us right now, if somebody had not done it before, would have said it's not possible, shall stumble. Indy were there with you. In the open new office for Ugili, he did it in 11 months. Okay? All right. So now our objective is to get to 1-star director in 1 year. Now, but inside that objective, we are going to achieve so many things along the way. To get to 1-star director, it takes about 1.5 million PVs to get there. But while you are on that journey, you see you achieve other things, such as you qualify for travel with 15,000 PVs. You qualify for another travel with 75,000 PVs. If you don't want to travel, you can keep the cash. Okay. You qualify for so many other promos. Longrich go release so many promos in between the period. So many. But that products, cash, so many in between a 1 year period. Sometimes are weekly, sometimes are monthly. Okay. But the main goal is to hit 1-star director in 1 year. Now, what are the benefits of being a 1-star directorship partner in Longrich? Now, with the moment you hit 1-star director, there are 5 of them. The moment you hit 1-star director in Longrich, you automatically qualify for a $150,000 house fund. In Nigeria, it is 25 million naira house fund.
Okay.
Since
Hello.
my internet, since my internet got disconnected.
Okay.
All right, sorry. I'm coming. Let me share my screen back. You can leave the video. Let me share my screen back. So we want to achieve this thing in 1 year. So we
Say
want
Nigeria is what?
25,000, 25 million naira house fund. Okay. They also have a worldwide incentive of 1% of the company's global shares. So meaning that whatever the company sells due to because of you and the team, as in because of us as a team, we are going to earn 1% as a one star director, 1% of the global shares of the company. Okay. Then we have, and as a star director, you earn between 10 to 45% of leadership bonus, meaning that every person that you personally sponsored up to your 12th generation, you earn between 10 to 45% of any amount of money they make in this business. Okay, then you equally have an executive master of business administration program in the USA. As a star director in Longrich, you have a 4 years for free MBA, executive MBA program at Regis University Denver, Colorado in the US. So this is our team's 1 year goal. That's what we're trying to achieve. Now, how do we intend to achieve this? How do we intend to achieve this? There are so many ways to achieve that, but we have two basic ways, two main ways we want to achieve this. Now, firstly, we want to see how we can do sales. Now, the reason of doing any business, the essence of doing any business is to make profit, buying and selling to make profit. That's the essence of doing any business. So we want to use sales. Now, what are we going to do in sales? First, we're going to create a community of product users. So meaning that Madam Favor, now she is using some of these products, she will see the benefit. That is why I said, I know you don't need some products, but use it so you see its effectiveness. So when you see its effectiveness, you can now be able to supply to some persons around you, such as homes, individuals, certain organizations. You'll be their supplier. You can also create a community of retailers. So meaning that those little shops around you, shops and boutiques, market traders around you, clinics, hospitals, pharmacies here and there, we can be supplying them our products. So they'll be buying from you. That is one way. So meaning that at the moment, the more they keep putting orders, the more previous you will be getting, because once they put order from you, you carry the money, go and buy the products with your own account, get the PVs, keep your retail profit. Then the second way is through recruiting. Okay, the second way is through recruiting. But this is what we are going to be doing. There is money in buying and selling, but there is more money in leveraging on other people buying and selling. Okay, so the second way we're going to do is through recruiting. How do we intend to do that? Well, we need to duplicate ourselves by recruiting disciples like Jesus Christ and Muhammad did. What it means is that if you as a person, if you are a leader, if you cannot get people to do whatever it is you are able to do, even though you are not there, you are not a leader. When Jesus Christ came on earth, he spent 30 years on earth before he now spent another 3 years in ministry. Within those 3 years in ministry, he got 12 disciples. He recruited 12 marketers, 12 network marketers who marketed the gospel of Christ. Then after 3 years, he left. Today, me and you, we are Christians because of 12 people. Hope you're getting my point, madam.
Yeah.
All right. Then the second thing we want to look at is the octopus effect. That is by recruiting by identifying leaders of organizations and recruiting them so they can recruit their whole organization. An octopus is like this. This is how an octopus looks like. So now you target the head. So when you target no, this is the head per se. This is the head. This is the legs, the branches. When you target the head will recruit the whole legs. So let me just say a pastor of a church, a manager of a bank, a this of a that. You target him. So when you recruit him, he can easily recruit his own organization.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we also have taprooting. Taprooting, whereby you register yourself under a weak leg to grow that leg. So maybe you have a leg that is not performing. You can register yourself there again in order to grow it. That is one option. The second option is that maybe, let's say, per adventure, right now, Madam Favor is going to be my team leader in Warri. Maybe let's see how Madam Favor is doing. I get another person in that the same Warri, but that person is not that active. So what I will do, another taprooting method is that what I will do is that I will tell the other person in Warri, please, Madam Favor is also in Warri, work with Madam Favor to see how both of you can work together as a team.
Okay.
Do you get the point?
Yeah.
Then we also have authority marketing or attraction marketing, whereby you recruit people who respect and appreciate your person, whether in church, in school, on social media, what have you, what have you. Now, what this simply means is that there are some people out there who will, not as if there are some people out there is nobody that knows Madam Favor that will join Longrich because of Longrich. They are going to join Longrich because of Madam Favor, not because of Longrich.
Yes.
It depends on the impact you've made in their life. It depends on like what the way they see you, the way they respect you, the kind of person you are to them. That is why Madam Favor just came to me. She did not even have so much questions. She joined Longrich. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so we've seen our goal. We've seen how we can approach it. That does not mean that what I'm saying is the final way. You can always find a way to adapt. Then what is required of you? What is required of you as a team member? Now, for now, okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So now, we're trying to do is this. You know, Madam Favor?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
yeah, what I'm trying to do is this. What we are trying to be customer relationships managers of our business and our prospects. Because there are people out there that don't have time to do this business, but they have the money, they have the contacts too. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
I'm not going to read through this slide here. I'm just going to talk about it. So what we want to do is that we want to say that, okay, maybe Madam Favor has time to do her business, but there's one bank manager that doesn't have the time, but he has 2 million naira to put into the business. Man, before you can be part of us, please, you need to give us at least 20 names of people. So let me say, Madam Favor goes to her friends and tells her friends that this is what it takes to do business with me. I'm not begging you to be part of my business. I've shown you the plan, I've shown you the goal, I've shown you the approach, I've shown you what is required of you. What is required of you is that if you have the capital, give me the capital, but you also need to give me names of 20 people who will also be interested in this business. Now, those 20 people name you give to me, I will just teach you, just the way I've taught you right now. I will teach you how to do the invitation. You're going to do the invitation. Then when you do the invitation, you tell them that, oh, there is this person, her name is Madam Favor. She will share a business opportunity with you on this also time, on this also day. So me, Madam Favor, I'm going to do the whole talking for you. Out of those 20 people, anyhow it is, 3 persons will join the business.
Okay.
So if these 3 persons join the business, you do the same thing with the 3 people. Are you getting my point, man? So if everybody follows this principle, if we are saying we have a 1-year plan, we can see what the result, we can imagine the results we will get. So please, this is what we are saying. What we are saying is this: decide to be deliberately committed to learn, to be involved, and to take full responsibility of your new business and work with your team.
Okay.
When you decide that, then become a registered partner and earn 75 PV weekly. So what we are trying to do is that we want to see how best we can challenge ourselves to earn 75 PVs either weekly or monthly. Remember, our money in this business is PVs. We drink PVs, we sleep PVs, we smoke PVs, everything PV. We don't want to think of too much. We are saying that no, let's give ourselves 1-year target where we want to make it 75 PVs, either weekly or monthly. So when you're making that
So
decision,
75 PV, how much should we give that one give?
you said,
How much should that one give 75 PV?
I'm coming, I will answer that question. Let me finish this. So now when you decided that you now become a registered partner and an N75 PV weekly, then what simply happens is that, like I'm doing with Madam Favor right now, you do with somebody else. Fair enough, this video is being recorded to be available on YouTube. So you can just share the video to somebody else. You don't even need to go start talking all over again. I've done the whole talking. You get coach, so meaning that you coach this new person who is joining the business, you train them and you educate them about their new business and how to go about it within their first week of joining the business. No matter how good you are, even if you're a PhD holder, you're a first class holder, the moment you join a new company, you get employed with Shell, you need to go through training. Are they lying?
No.
Okay. Now, so now number 4 is what? You focus on recommending at least 3 people or 3 partners who will equally partner with same amount as you did and equally earn 75 PBs each on their first week of joining the business. Then what? You teach, you train, and you educate those 3 about their new business and how to go about it within their first week of joining the business like you did. Then what? You coach, educate, train those 3 to focus on teaching their own 3 to repeat steps 1 to 5. Everyone on the team only focuses on 3 each on their first week of joining for 12 months. Now, where are we getting this 3? We're getting the 3 from this place here. This place here. We say become a partner, make a list of 20 people. When you make a list, give it to your upline. Let the upline give you the format for invitation. You follow the format for invitation, then the upline does a presentation with the person. When he does a presentation with the 20 people, out of those 20 people, 3 will come out. Then we repeat the same thing with the 3. We repeat the same thing with the 3. Week in, week out, week in, week out. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I'm going to show you the plan. But before I show you the plan, so what I've shared so far with you is I've shared the goal, I've shared the approach, I've shared what is required of us, though I didn't go in it in detail, and I've also shared what is the long-term plan. Now you ask a question, so let me answer the question before I show you the plan, how we can achieve it in 12 months. Now, how much does it cost to get 75 PV at once? I'm happy that you went to the stockist yourself. Now, what happens is I can give you an average figure, but what simply happens is, where is that point? I can give you an average figure, but what simply happens is that it depends on the product you select. Do you get the point?
Mm.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. I'm following you.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm following you. I'm following you.
Okay, so it depends. All right, ma'am. It depends on the product you select. So depending on the product you select, that's what will determine if it will be 40,000, it will be less, or it will be more to get 75 PVs. So what we need to do is that we need to sit, and though I have made some product selection, but I'm not sure, I'm not like the one I did for you the last time. When you went there, you see you don't like it, you choose other things. So it depends on what you choose, but whatever it is you choose should be up to at least 75 PV at the end of the day, because that is our 1 year goal we are targeting minimum. So it can be more than, but the minimum should be 75 PVs. Okay. Let me proceed. Please, before I show you the plan, so far so good. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so let me show you the plan. So we've looked at the goal, the approaches, what is required of us. Now, what is the plan? So we are saying that now this is what do you call it? This is an hypothesis, but is this the same hypothesis that Charles Tambo used for 11 months? I can give you Charles Tambo's number if only he'll pick your call. You can call him, you can try to learn from him, ask him, man, please, how were you able to achieve whatever what you were able to achieve in 7 months, in 11 months? This is the blueprint. I was already designing this blueprint before one man said I should go to YouTube. Funny enough, and I also saw Charles Tambo has already done the same blueprint on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Now, what is this blueprint? We are saying that we want to make 75 PVs either weekly or monthly for 12 straight months. Using what? Convincing 3 people to convince 3 people. That is 3 by 3. But in this case, we're not going to leave the people to do the convincing alone. In fact, not once, before they can become partners, they need to make a name of list of 20 people for us. They will do the invitation, they will do the talking for them. So if that is the case, now let us assume that this is January. Normally, I will have updated my slide, but I've not done so. This is January. So let's say this is January. Madam Favor is able to get her own 3 people within January or first week of joining. Once she does that, if she had followed the plan proper, normally what should have happened is that there is one package, the combo package the lady was talking about, because you say you don't have the capital, I say leave it first. But nevertheless, where you are now is still okay. But nevertheless, if Madam Favor is able to convince these 3 guys to do the business within her first week of joining the business, the moment these 3 guys join this business and do 75 PV, she should see 2,400 Ghana cedis, 2,400 naira the next 3 weeks in her bank account. Now, if that principle is followed, this is just an example, and this is just one only. But we have almost 5 ways of making money in Longrich. I'm using only performance bonus. So a second month, if no matter how difficult it is, remember the challenge is weekly, right? But let us say you are able to do it monthly. Second month, what happened? Those 3 guys, we got to 20 people. Out of the 20 people, we were able to get only 3 for them. So if everybody follows the principle, each person is going to earn us 75 PVs each. So Madam Favor has made 675 new PVs. She has a total of 900 PVs. She's in Diamond 1. She's in Diamond 1. Now she has made 7,200 Ghana cedis. She has 720 PVs. This is an example only. My first week, my first month, I made over 12, 15,000. My second month, I made over 20,000. So this is just an example using only performance. Okay? Hello, ma'am. Are you with me, please?
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, I'm with you. Hello. Hello. I'm with you.
Hello, ma'am.
I can hear you.
I guess my network doesn't want me to finish. It just went off. Just went off. I'm coming. Let me see. Okay. So now I'm saying that. So by October, 27 persons. Where did all of them come from? We gave ourselves 1 year target, right? So 1 year target, everybody doing the same thing. We're not just doing it, though. We are teaching the people to do the same thing. We are trying to duplicate ourselves. We're trying to get more disciples to do the same thing. So by October, we're in Diamond 2. Charles Tambo did Diamond 5 in 2 months. But it's possible, but we're not getting the same strengths. But let's see what we can do in 1 year. Okay, by October, 21,600 performance only. We've not added the development, leadership, and the rest of them. November, so let's say 4 months, Diamond 3, 64,800. This is only one income stream. We've not added development and the rest of them. So if we follow this principle proper, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, we should be in Diamond 4. We should have qualified for our first travel. If we follow the principle, in 6 months, we should be in Diamond 5. We should be in Diamond 5. We should have qualified for 880,000 PV, which is for a car, and 75,000 PV, which is to travel. If you don't want any of this, you keep the money. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just use the months. By February, that is about 7 months, we're in Diamond 6. Charles Tambo did Diamond 7 in 7 months. So let's go to the Diamond 7, which we are saying that let's see if we can do it. Let's challenge ourselves if we can do it in 8 months. Now in Diamond 6, you have a car incentive. In fact, you have cars. You win a car. You win a travel, you win a scholarship, you can will to your child to go to either US or China to go and study. Then you have about 5.2 million naira. Now, these figures we are having here, this is just one figure. The other ones on top are also added, coming in every week. Like I said, this is theory. So if the weekly recurrent incomes that will be coming in, including performance, development, and here and there, it could be more, it could be less. This is just an example, not to scare you off, to make you feel as if it's not possible. But if we do it in 1 year, give you a 7-year plan, it is possible.
Okay.
Then we have April. April is how many months? 3, 6, 9. 9 months. We are talking about going to one-star director. That is what Shastambo did in 11 months. One-star director, you get a 25 million naira for a house. You get to go to do your executive MBA scholarship. You get to win cars. You get to win a lot of things. You have about 15 million naira and so much more. You. But are you with me?
Yes.
So basically, I'm saying that we challenge ourselves for one full year, share the. Mm-hmm. Madam Favor?
Hello?
Yeah. Are you with me, please?
Yes, yes.
So I'm saying that if we can challenge ourselves, just target only 75 PVs, it can be more. But let's see what we can do with 75 PV consistently, pushing the gospel for one full year. Let's see what we can do with it. We can make more. You can choose, you can get somebody that say, no, 75 PV too small for me. I want to become stockist. I am a stockist in Ghana here. I'm a stockist in Ghana here. I want to become a stockist. To become stockist is about close to 3.5 to 10 million naira, depending on the size of stockist you want to become. So you can get that kind of person. But let's see, without scaring people away, 700,000, 300,000. Let's see if we can get people to do 50,000, knowing that Madam Favor drove, and I think that was last week, to go to Warwick, to go to a place to go and buy things. On a normal day, she will gladly buy and get nothing. So let's see if we can convince 1 or 2 persons to drive to somewhere, get these products to use for their personal selves or to sell, and we get paid for it. Let's see if we can do this thing for 1 full year.
Okay.
So please take note that this is an example only, okay? Your results will vary depending on.
Answer the 75 PV or 72 PV.
75 PV, I think I've answered it. Maybe you did not get it. I said that, where is it? I'll stop sharing. I said that with the 75 PV, the exact amount, I cannot give to you in the sense that I can give you an average, and this is what I was giving here. I can give you an average of 40,000 naira. Okay, 40,000 naira. But I'm saying that it depends on the product you select. You can select a product, let's say calcium. Calcium has 35, 13 point, is it 13.5, 13.75, 13.75 PVs, and I think it's about 8,100 naira if I'm not mistaken. 8,100. So let's say 75 divided by 13.75 is, let's say 5.5. So 5.5 times, let's say 8,100. I'm not sure though, is 44,000 naira. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So it depends on the product you choose, your product selection. But at the end of the day, it could be more, it could be less. That one, they will have to sit down and teach you that how you can select certain product. But you don't just select because you need PVs. You also need to select because you need the products.
Okay.
Right. So if there are, at this junction, I'm done with this thing so far so good, the presentation. The only thing is that have you watched the video I sent to you on how to log in?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll send you the next video on how to register someone. So you watch it, then we'll keep learning. You not get learn it's like learn finish. You know the learn finish.
Yes.
We're gonna keep learning. We're gonna keep learning, getting better each day, discovering new things each day. Okay. So if you have any function, you can ask them.
No problem. I don't have it for now. At least the whole thing is clear.
All right, ma'am. All right, so I'm coming. Give me a moment. Let me stop my Facebook live. Let me stop my Facebook live. Alright. So I've stopped my Facebook live. Okay, so what do you call it? So last time you told me that you had people meeting is now showing like from YouTube. Last time you told me that you have your own people you've already have in place. I want to find out. Last time I told you to bring them for a meeting. Were you able to bring them for a meeting?
No, that was when my house got burnt, so I was not focused at all. So I couldn't get them.
Not get too good this thing. Do not get too good this thing.